But if you ever wanted to step your wine game up and learn what tastes really work for you. In our final piece of our Take This Job and Love It series, Fox 31's Jasmine Hankerson tried her hand at being a wine expert and shares tips that anyone can use.
For the last 10 years, Alan Schultz has been a certified sommelier, but that's just a fancy way of saying
we're the link between you and your good time.
A sommelier is a beverage expert. You might find one at a restaurant, on a cruise, or at a winery to help you find the best pair to go with your meal. But don't be fooled, they aren't just for the rich and fancy.
Here's what I'm doing, here's what I like, here's about what I'd like to spend. What do you got for me? And we'll be able to hook you up with whatever you would like to do. It's all about being fun. It's all about what you want.
Alan says some keys to being a good sommelier are knowing how food is prepared, what's locally available, and most important, putting yourself in other people's shoes. So I tried to put myself in his. After the pour comes the swirl.
So we're going to give that a little bit of a swirl like that and see how this is a Pinot Grigio. They're generally rather light in body and texture. These are fun little wines that are great with appetizers and fish and lighter style foods.
Then the smell.
Have a little whack in here.
That smells good.
It helps mixing it with the air like that helps it open up a little bit.
Alan says about 90% of what you taste is actually what you're smelling.
This one has kind of a nice little bit of I'm smelling a little bit of like an orange, kind of a nice little citrus kind of character for this one.
Okay,
it's nice and bright.
And there's a little bit of something like strong, like tart or something, or maybe my nose is just weird.
No, no, it's just like there's also a little bit of apple in there.
So finally, the taste. Oh, that's really good.
Yes.
That's something that I would have. So we clearly picked a winner. And I also picked up some tips if you're looking to enjoy a quality bottle of wine. First, make sure you're actually drinking what you paid for.
Make sure that the name on the cork matches the name on the label so that nothing shady is going on there about like that.
Also, check the cork before you pour.
Just to make sure that the red part isn't all the way up to the end of the cork, because that might mean that the wine got hot somewhere along the way. You should still taste it just to make sure it's okay, but when the bottle heats up, the wine's got nowhere to go but to start to go into the cork, and that can be a clue that you're in for bad things.
And for his last trick, Alan paired that red wine with a cheese dip for me. Okay. I've got that locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I got that locked in too.
All right. And now the food and the wine will interact. It's going to bring a little bit more character out of the cheese. And the food will bring a little bit more character out of the wine.
Yes.
A little bit more.
So all in all, you don't have to be fancy or break the bank to enjoy a nice bottle of wine.
We are living in the golden age of wine right now. A $10 bottle of wine has never been so good.
Just remember that the right pairing, you are my ambassador of fun. I'm happy.
Yay! Yay!
This is good. Can make all the difference in the end. This is worth it. I should do what you do.
Yes. It can't
take your job. Jasmine Hankerson, Fox 31 News.
Well, there's nothing like good ice cream.